Hey, what's up guys, Ghost here, and today I'm bringing you all a video talking about what I want to see for Infinite Warfare's multiplayer. So, the only thing that we know about the multiplayer is that we'll have a chain-based movement system, and if you guys missed my video talking about that, I'll link it down below in the description so you guys can go and watch, but that's all we know, and all we could do now is just speculate and talk about what we want for the game, and with that said, just put down in the comment section what you want to see with multiplayer. Name everything you could think of down below in the comment section. Just let's start up a huge conversation just talking about what improvements we want with the multiplayer and basically what we want, our entire wish list, because next month we'll be getting some multiplayer gameplay from E3, which is pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get like that much details about like what streaks and perks, because everything that we're gonna see next month is of course subject to change. But when the game releases, I hope that they can improve from Call of Duty Ghosts and their CODs prior to that, MW3 and so on and so forth. But besides that, let's get right to the video. What I want to see for Infinite Warfare's multiplayer. So the first and most important thing is no satcoms. So Call of Duty Ghosts, man, that game had satcoms and there is no such thing as a UAV, and basically the satcoms tried to replace the UAV, and that didn't work out because I think the majority of us dislike that system. I think we would prefer a UAV rather than a satcom, because back in Ghosts, if you guys don't remember the satcoms at all, if you never played Call of Duty Ghosts, if you put down one satcom, I think that reveals like enemies near you, and then if you put down 2 or 3, that actually works a working like sweeping UAV on your radar that reveals enemies. And nobody really ran satcoms, and they thought like I think in their mind like it was a good idea on paper. They brought it into the game and they thought that everybody would work together to put down satcoms and like have active UAV working, but that wasn't the case like at all. It really wasn't, and I think a UAV would be more simpler and more better, just a UAV at 5 kills or 4 kills. Simple, instead of having a satcom system. So we want the UAV back, no satcoms. That's the first thing. The next thing is the season pass. I really hope it's worth it and they actually add DLC weapons that come with the season pass, because the last game they did that was a Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2. When you bought the season pass, you got access, I think, Advanced Warfare 2. I think it's, yeah, in AW you got the Ulm and the AE4, I'm pretty sure, for free. Am I right? I forgot. But yeah, with those past games, there's been weapons included with the season pass, and that's cool, that's great, and with Black Ops 3, the only thing you get with the season pass is just like all the maps together for like a good price, I guess, and that's it. You don't get any cool weapons, and I guess you get those the contracts thing that they added in, the free weapon and stuff. That's the only thing so far that they have added in, but I hope the season pass is actually worth it. You get tons of cool stuff, and of course DLC weapons, which would be awesome. And that's the next thing, the season pass, because I think that's very important for people who spend their money on the season pass. And yeah, the next thing is the maps. I hope Call of Duty Infinite Warfare has some great multiplayer maps that are like great 3-lane, colorful, vibrant, good flowing maps, like how Treyarch has some good maps in this game. I love Fringe, I love Hunted, I love like lots of maps here in this game, and I hope that they could incorporate good maps in their next game, because back in Call of Duty Ghosts, many people would dislike that game for like many reasons, and the maps was one of them. Definitely, like probably the top 2 reasons why people hated Ghosts is because of the maps. The maps were very huge, very colorless, very like just you couldn't find nobody at all like at times, and like the time limit of the game would actually be reached before the score limit would be reached, which is just like pretty bad, because that rarely happens in this game. Sometimes it does, like on like maps like Redwood, but most of the time the score is reached before the time limit. Back in Ghosts, that was reversed. Like back if you played Siege or Stonehaven or Chasm, the time limit's bound to be reached before the score, which is just crazy. So I hope they have learned from their mistakes, and I hope they will have like great 3-lane, vibrant, colorful maps. That will be awesome. So the next thing is the balancing of guns and perks, and I really hope that they don't have any useless perks at all, because back in Ghost there's like 30 perks in that game, right? And some of them were very useless, like for example the off the grid perk that kept you off of the radar, and guess what, nobody ran satcoms, therefore like that was incredibly useless. And there's just so many perks in that game that are so useless in my eyes, and I hope they don't do that. I hope they have great perks that are very useful. and that are well balanced, and same with the guns. I hope they have great guns that are balanced, and I think they'll do that because they're going to go through the beta, which is going to come up, I think it's in September or October or something like that. So after the beta, I seriously hope that they could balance the guns and balance everything a lot more, which I think they definitely will. But that's a thing. I want there to be very balanced perks and very balanced guns. So we're almost done here with the list, but the next thing I want to see is great powerful kill streaks, and that's really all I ask for the streaks. Let them be powerful. Just make them good, make them great, because back in BO2, you had streaks that made the enemy team actually rage quit, and here with Black Ops 3, there's not really a streak besides the mothership that makes enemies rage quit, because whenever I call my mothership, I see people back out when they see the kill feed being lit up by my mothership getting a quad feed or something, you know? And that's the only time I see people back out, but that really doesn't happen because, like, the streaks in this game are not as powerful and menacing as the ones in BO2, like how the Swarm, the Warthog, the V2 Warship, the K9 unit. That was amazing. That was they had amazing streaks, and I hope Infinite Warfare could do the same too. They had fantastic streaks in MW2, okay streaks in MW3. Ghost had okay streaks. There's only a few of them that were good. Like, I love the Griffin, the Helo Pilot, and those like the only two that were good. Also, Riley was OP, like not for me, but for other people. But speaking of Riley, I hope a kill streak similar to him doesn't return, because man, he was so annoying in Ghost, so powerful, ate your bullets, ate your entire clip of your gun. I don't want to see that at all, but good kill streaks will be fine. Support streaks, I love them in Call of Duty Ghosts. Specialist streaks from like MW3 the specialist, like you get perks every few kills. I love that system. So I hope to have support, specialist, and assault return again. And the next thing is going to be the Chem Striker, like the Moab. I hope they have a Chem Striker, the Moab, because that was so fun to go for here in Black Ops 3, going on a 30 and then getting a nuclear. It's just like, hey, I just got a medal. I wish I can call it in, but I can't. And I hope he can call in something amazing, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cool, because think about it, like some of the maps in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare are actually in space. I think they've said they're on like different planets, I think. So imagine like some insanely get on a 25 kill streak. Imagine you calling like some huge asteroid that comes and destroys the entire planet that you're on and end the entire game. Think about that. Like, that would be crazy, bro. Like, that would be insane. I hope they can incorporate some cool and amazing, I guess maybe game-ending kill streak if they want. But I think it will be amazing if they could do that. But some along the lines of a Chem Striker or something like that. And I definitely think that will be pretty sick. But besides that, that was the entire video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Remember, comment down below your entire wish list for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's multiplayer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.